What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you saw in the last video, we were working on the shop here, and we are picking back up on that today, and I'm hoping we have everything up and done, minus the drywall and stuff. So we will have the exhaust fan up, we'll have the insulation, and all that stuff done on the wall. I gotta wait till Wazzer gets here because he's the one helping me do that. In likely fashion of what I'm trying to do with cleaning up the shop, I have some stuff around here that I really want to clean up and things I've been wanting to do. That being said, I have this VQ here, and this is the one that Chris and I got from TJ Fry, and basically the oil pan is bad. So basically what I want to do is take the whole bottom oil pan off and flip the engine over and see if the block and the pistons and all that stuff are still good underneath. I would hate to tear this thing apart, think it's a good engine without looking at it. So, I mean, that's a pretty hard hit. And it so far only looks like the pickup tube is what is messed up in there. So if that's it, it's not a big deal. We can replace that. And then we have a spare engine between my car, Chris's car, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to start stripping this thing down and see what comes of this. So let's get this thing stripped. All right, well, I got some of the bent up stuff off the oil pan there, and that's what's left of the oil pan. Big old gaping hole. So let's take a look at this engine here. In all reality, other than the pickup tube, literally other than this, everything else looks fine. I don't see big old bits down in there. I don't see anything broken. I don't see anything twisted. Nothing is loose. I could take the windage tray off and really see if anything's messed up, but there's no play, nothing like that, nothing out of the ordinary, at least, because, you know, they got a tiny microscopic bit, which is normal. But I mean, dude, it's still got the hash marks in the cylinder walls. I don't know if you could see that. Like, this is a clean engine, probably low miles, not really sure. I think if we clean this up, get a new oil pan, we got ourselves a good engine. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more, probably get this RTV and stuff off, flip it back over instead of letting all the oil drain out the other side. Flip it back over and let it all kind of do that. And then I'm probably gonna FaceTime Chris and see what he wants to do with this thing. So the only thing that I have found so far that could be a slight issue, not that big of an issue, I already talked to my buddy that does welding. So if you look right here, this little piece right here is cracked and bent. This one is just barely cracked, but this one's cracked and bent. But I put a straight bolt because the threads are way back here. So this right here, I believe, it's not even the block. It's actually, I think, the timing cover or something like that, or like the back half of the timing cover, which could be replaced. Or we could just file this down, heat it up a little bit, bend it in, weld it, and then it's good. So that's probably what we will do with that. So either way, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more and we're gonna push it to the side. Now that that's done and I can get a good idea and realize that we don't have a couple 100-pound brick just sitting in the shop, at least now we know it's good. So that's sick. Once Wazzer gets here, we're gonna be knocking out this wall and getting this stuff done. He's gonna bring his chop saw, all the tools that he could have used yesterday but forgot to grab. We're gonna get this done. Now, time I'm waiting for. Some of you guys guessed it. We actually talked to a company for the lights for the shop. And like I said, some of you guys guessed it, and I'm very excited that Prime Lights is gonna be working with us. So they are sending us 1-to-1. So I have like 10 lights in this shop. They are sending me 1-to-1 each in here. So that means they're gonna be replacing all the lights that do still work and the lights that don't work with their 8-foot lights. So I'm very excited to see that. Very excited to see how the shop's gonna be, how much brighter it's gonna be. It's gonna be awesome. They are also sending me some exterior lights because I know sometimes when it's nighttime, Outside, we can't really do much because we definitely can't film because it's way too dark. So they're sending me 2 outside lights for the shop. And it's going to light this place up. I'm going to have to make some more room because we could do more stuff outside. Eventually, big, long down the road, I eventually want to have an asphalt slab outside the shop for, you know, shenanigans and then all that kind of stuff. And again, if you guys follow along, you know, I don't have running water at this shop. So eventually I want to be able to have running water here. I want to be able to wash cars here and have a good area. So yes, we have the junkyard and all that good stuff, but I want to be able to have a nice place to work on cars because the nicer it is, I would want to come to work more often. I want to come to work every day now. It's just, you know, sometimes you get tired and you don't really want to be there, but the better the shop is, the more you want to be there. So that's something I'm very, very stoked about. They already shipped them. They're not here yet, which is good because we're doing some work on the shop. So I need to make some money between now and when they come in so I could buy the drywall for the ceilings and do all that kind of stuff. So I'm very pumped. Huge shout out to Prime Lights for hooking us up. And I'm very excited to see where this goes and see how great these lights perform. So with that being said, let's get Walzer here. Let's get this wall done and let's get some stuff done around here. All right, guys. Well, while I'm waiting on Walzer to get here, I actually need to ship Chris some stuff that he forgot at my shop. And I kind of want to mess with him a little bit. So he forgot some phone chargers, a flashlight, and the lug nuts for the JZX at my shop. Well, they were actually in the back of my truck when we were in Virginia. But I want to pack them all up and ship them to him. But I think I want to mess with him a little bit. So I am going to wrap this thing up in bubble wrap, which I already did. And then I'm going to wrap it in painter's tape. And then I think I'm going to wrap it in duct tape. And then I'll probably wrap it in another thing of bubble wrap. So let's see what this turns into. All right, guys. Well, this is what we got so far. So I don't really have much more tape besides this painter's tape. And I actually kind of need that. So I don't want to waste it on this. But I got bubble wrap. I got half a roll of packing tape, a whole roll of electrical tape. And then I found this red, like kind of electrical tape. And then I threw some stickers on it. So he's probably just going to take a razor blade to this, but I don't know. It's just a little quirky thing I wanted to do. So I'm going to pack this up and get this shipped to him. Well, we got back to the shop, and then I heard a saw. So I picked little man up from school, and then I start hearing a saw, and I didn't know Walzer pulled inside. So I come up in here, and he's already got the side all nailed up and ready to rock. So he's got all this ready to put up and all that kind of stuff. So he's nailing that in now. So once that's nailed in, then we're going to figure out the next step, see what insulation we got, see what insulation we need, and go from there. He's already got the little framing here for the exhaust fan, which is kind of cool. So things are happening. Like I said, in this video, things will be happening. So we're about to get this thing up there so that he can nail this in. And this thing's starting to take shape. Just make sure when you're doing it, you see us, okay? You mean go on that side?
Yep. I'm already all over here. Yeah. Get on the wall, just get onto the, push this over. There you go. And just keep a hand on that, because that's where all the weight's at. So I can get to the edge. You got a hand on it?
Yeah, I got it. We're going to go around that wire. Hey, Dawn, can you push on that ladder? Keep a hand on that. Thanks. I could slide it more this way. You may slide it this way?
Yeah.
Right, so now we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, don't stand on the edge. You just want to stand right there with your hand this way so it doesn't tip.
This side isn't even like hit.
No, don't even touch the
about
bottom.
that. Yeah, just hold it just so it doesn't tip.
Yeah.
All right, so we're good there. Good there. All right, so I need to go.
You need to get on the outside of it.
Yeah. I need to get to the body because you're gonna push it forward. We're gonna slide it up and on.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
I need to go a little bit more.
Are we moving?
Come to me in. Come right to the edge. What you got?
Yep.
Good.
I got it. I'm leaning it to get out of your way. How's your filming skills going, Caleb?
Good.
How much further we gotta go?
About 2 feet.
Get to where you're right about the edge.
Alright, we're about.
Was I'm pretty sure
Alright.
that's maybe gonna fit or
Alright,
not.
so go ahead and grab the box. Oh shit.
Is that in the way?
Yes.
Alright, hang on.
Just screw it off.
It's even coming out. Oh, I jammed out of it.
Really, bro?
How?
There you go, man. Fuck it, we're gonna go. It's gonna get our way.
Is it really?
100%.
Try to give it to me.
You tighten it.
Yeah, jam nutted together and tight. Shit! Up to Daisy. And get up on there. Get up on there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm on there.
Alright, what you got?
Wire. At your hand.
Alright, I go to you. You're the new cameraman.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
that.
listen, look at the camera. Always look to the camera. Don't look at us.
It's gonna
okay?
be a lot of our feet.
No, he's got it. He's got it, bro. He's got it. All right.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. How's it going down there?
My neck hurts from looking up.
Yeah.
This is a hard job.
This sucks.
Earthquake!
Don't. I've already been like kind of thinking about how my escape route would be. And I ain't got one.
You got one.
I ain't
You
got-
got a board with
I would
nails.
land on that and probably go through it.
Yeah.
You know?
Or land on this board with nails.
Yeah. Or get pelted with your armrest right now. That would suck.
Well, I try to catch
But we're up here because we're trying to fill these cracks real quick. Walzer's in there doing stuff. See? You hear him? He's doing things. But we're in this sketchy spot, but I mean, it's a pretty cool little view up here, I guess.
Where's the coolest view at?
Huh?
Where's the coolest view at?
Right there. Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
But I'm ready to get off this ladder.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
I'm thirsty.
Same.
I'm ugly. I mean, I'm
Whoa.
hungry. Beat that box up, dude.
Hey, I'm right here.
Here, Jenny. Hey, buddy.
That's, hey, my fan's bigger than that.
This is real sketchy.
Yeah. I can feel so much air coming out of there, and there's not even a fan there yet.
I might need a Sawzall for the other one.
Yeah, I want to get off this ladder. This thing sucks.
Can you go get the Sawzall and do cut?
I like how he's telling me to go get the sawzall. I want a ladder outside.
I'm probably doing a harder job than Walt.
All right, I'll get the Sawzall.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's blowing out. Literally just from having a small fan inside. Look at that. That's crazy. That's gonna change the way it feels so much.
Plug it in.
All right, so we got the fan all in there now. So we are gonna build like soffit type stuff or ducting, whatever you want to call it, to completely put a border around this. And what I'm gonna do is actually make this a little angled so no water just gets trapped in and stuff like that. So this will be a little angled and kind of like run out. So it'll be fine. But it's in there, it's good to go, and we're about to plug it in and then we'll figure it out from there. Walzer's yelling at Wes right now.
Then plug it in. I fire people for that shit. On some real shit. All right, grab that loop, bring it back up. Grab the loop, bring it back up. Grab the loop, bring it back up.
Literally just
There you go. Now, put that down around to the other hand. Right. The end, yeah, bring the end all the way over. Like, let it droop, let it droop. No, the one in your hand, there you go. No, see where the plug in? What's in your left hand. Take the end of that and put it right about where the plug end is. You know what I'm saying? That's the back.
Just hanging out here. How's this view for you guys?
That in your right
That's
hand,
pretty cool.
And then unspool
But
from the other.
I'm ready to get the hell off this
side.
ladder. I just heard some thunder and it's time for
You
me to
have
get off a
the end
ladder.
of it. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm still on the ladder.
Walter's about to come down and yell at me.
He's been yelling at you this whole time. Be some shit. We plug this thing in and it doesn't work. All this just to see if the trap door is open with the fan. How far did y'all run the cord? You know there's a plug right underneath.
Just run it the 3-way.
Oh my God.
All right, how many drugs?
Wow. All that dust. Dang. That's good. We don't want it loud. Sick. Now unplug it. Look at that.
Oh, that's satisfying. Right?
I'm making sure they shut all the way.
They will.
Well, they close enough. That's sick. All right, I'm getting off this ladder now. All right, guys. Well, the wall is pretty much done. It's all framed. I'm just waiting for Braxton to come on Saturday. He's going to do the electrical. And look at this fucking guy. What the shit? Anyways, it's all framed up. As soon as Braxton comes and gets the electrical all buttoned up and stuff, I know it's kind of hanging and looking kind of janky or whatever, but as soon as he does that, I'm going to get the insulation put in because, like I said, I have some over here. It'll get majority of the wall done. So once that's all done, get some drywall up, and I'm either going to paint it all white or I have another idea, but I'm not sure what I want to how I want to tackle it yet. So we will see when the time comes. Either way, it's going to get painted white for the starting point and figure it out from there. But what? Huh? What, the loft? Yeah, the loft will get addressed eventually. It needs to get addressed before the ceiling gets put in. So, but next step is this wall here because we have the lumber for it. So all of that will be used for this wall. I'm going to get this all cleaned up, reorganized. Honestly, I might take a trick out of Chris's book, take this shelf completely down, take it outside, and paint it black instead of black and green. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we could do the final section of the wall, and it'd be
Done.
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 Do we want another shelf? Tire shelf up there?
I think no, because we're going to be using this shelf.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We don't need another tire shelf because those alone are a pain in the ass to put up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think just having this shelf
I like
for...
the storage.
I know you like the storage, Mr. I don't want to take my wheels and put them in my shed.
Yeah, anybody want to buy a set of Cosby's?
Yeah, they're brand new.
Brand spanking new in the box.
Brand new. They're exactly like these wheels, except they're black with like a brushed lip. They're literally the same exact wheel, the XT05Rs or whatever. They're 18 by
18 by
10s, all of them plus 32, 5 by 120, BMW or Corvette. Yeah.
Cheaper than brand
We're gonna sell them for cheaper than brand new. If you want them, DM me or DM him on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram right here. But things are happening, guys, and I'm very, very excited. So I hope you guys are excited as me. And yeah, we will clean the shop up real quick, and we're going to pick back up on this tomorrow.
It won't be easy, 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 easy. Put some work into it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
There's a lot of shit up here.
How much shit?
More shit than I'd like to admit.
Huh.
It's gross. But
gross?
this is the last bit of shit.
Ha!
You know? I don't know.
There wasn't, I didn't see any poop there.
It's all up here, that's why.
All right, hold on. Let me get out of the way. All right, let her rip, Tater Chip.
Ready for the wall of shit?
Whole lot of poops.
Stop.
Today, Junior. Oh, I can see it. Oh my God.
Told you there was some shit.
Jesus! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, you're taking all of them down.
Ain't that some shit?
Literal raccoon poop.
Yeah.
So I gotta be like this.
But then we got the exhaust fan.
Exhaust fan, we need like bro, that's a lot of poop, bro.
Yeah, big poops.
Hold on, let's see. We need to go. We get a wow, that's a little heavy.
Holy shit.
Oh. There's a lot of poop, bro.
It's poopy.
Poopy.
Should we re-staple this plastic up?
Yeah. I can taste it. There's a cloud out there, in there, of poop. It's great.
It's gross.
It's real gross.
Well, Braxton's here. Hey, don't be showing your ass on camera, dude.
Listen, I'm just
Whoa.
comfy.
So Braxton's here. He's actually got to go quick, but he said he'll come and wire this in real fast. So he's running the wire up to put another plug right under the fan, and then that way there's an outlet up there, and then there's going to be a switch down here for the fan, which I'll also probably run an extra outlet just in case I want something else up there, but we'll see. But either way, getting this ran, as you can see, we started doing the insulation. Hopefully have that all finished up, and yeah, so I'm going to put the phone down and give him a hand. All right, guys, so some time has passed. It's actually the next day. We got the wall up and the shelf moved. So you can see we got the wall up here. I got to wait for Braxton to come in and run some wires and some plugs and stuff before we insulate it and drywall it and all that kind of stuff. Plus, we are going to be extending the loft. So I need to make some money so that I can extend this and then we can finish it all. So we got that, got the shelf moved, got the shelves here all cleaned off here. And I got all of this. Don't mind the unfaced insulation. Doesn't really matter. Insulation is insulation. There's going to be drywall over this. Braxton is on his way here to wire in the plug up there so that there's a plug up there for the fan. And then down here, there will be a switch. So it's way simpler. So that'll be done. I already bought the cover panel. It's right there. So all this will be done. And then this will be unfinished, as in no drywall, for a little while until I get everything framed and done, because I want to just do drywall all at once. I want to focus on framing, insulation, and wiring and all that kind of stuff, and then worry about finishing, so that we can just focus on finishing, just focus on painting, and that could be the main focus. So we're definitely getting some stuff done. And again, I haven't even received the lights yet, but I want to give a shout out to Prime Lights already, because it's going to be insane in here. If they're anything like the lights that Chris got at his shop, this place is going to be wild. So it's going to be awesome. So the transformation of the shop over the next probably month, I'll say, I'll just give me some wiggle room, is going to be insane. So bear with me. It might be a little like under construction looking for a little while. Maybe I'll hang these Naboris that I have right here up to cover up some of the insulation, just to kind of dress it up for the video. But either way, it'll be worked out. So crazy progress. The little fan actually does a lot, especially with the door open. With the door being open and the fan on, it gives a nice little wind tunnel in here. It's not 100 degrees in here, being that it's insulated. So it's actually really cool. So either way, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next video, I think we're working on Wes's Mustang, so that'll be fun. And I know you guys really enjoyed having Wes around. And yeah, so with that, if you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be sick. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.